So we are in downtown Fulton, Missouri, and we are looking at some particular mud-flooded buildings. As you can see, we've got windows that are going down into the ground. These windows over here across the street, we can take a look at this old building here. And we can clearly see that these windows are also below the ground. You don't build windows this way, where when you're down in the basement, you look out and see nothing but cement or dirt. Not to mention, that causes flooding, leaking, rotting of the wood. So obviously, this used to be the first floor inside this building, which is now the basement. And the street is actually underneath this street here.
If you pan up, you can see that the second windows actually do match the what were the first ground floor.
Yeah, they sure do match.
And it looks like that doorway, get to it, there's one window. See how it's closed? And it's like once it's windows instead of doors.
Yeah, there's an arch right there. So that was probably actually just another one of these windows that they've had to convert to a door. Then, when we come around this corner of this building, we are actually going down to the original street level.
Since we're down at the original street level, the drains where they're funneling the water into.
You can see these doors back here opened up onto this, which is was the actual street. So this is all mud flooded going up here. And then we look back at the side of this building and you can just see how something has happened. Something has happened to cause this. And you will see this in every city, in every state, in every country, all over the world. We take a look at this old building here.
See the retaining walls? This has been excavated out and it's still at least 3 feet. And then that is a new street level.
Yeah, that's a new street level up there that we're going to walk up there and see.
And there's an old window that would have actually been below the new street level. See how
They bricked in whatever this used to be, like a double arch window or something. So see, we're going up another street level. This old historic building here. We're gonna go inside this building right here. It's called the Underground Bar and Grill. And we're gonna go inside and see the first floor level that is now underground and how the doors and windows are actually bricked up on the inside, where they used to open up to the outside, but now they're underground. So let's go into the underground, an old historic building that they have converted into a bar and grill, and see the inside doors and windows where it has been mud flooded. What is the history of this fabulous building? Do you know, like, when it was built or what it used to be when it was first built?
Well, it used to be a hotel, and it used to serve as the restaurant for the actual hotel upstairs back in the day.
So as you can see, these used to be windows, and these windows are now bricked in, and these windows actually opened up to the street. They looked out on the street. It could have been a door, actually. I say window, but that may have actually been a door.
It may have been a door. I think we had determined that this was actually a walkway for horses, possibly no street or walkway to the livery.
Okay, to the livery for the hotel.
As you can see, they have actually put stone filled in this doorway. Through the doorway.
Yeah, that you can barely see the outline. This used to be a curved opening type of thing that's been bricked in.
And we are.
As well as this right here.
We are over. And
Yeah.
as you can see, this doorway with this wood beam. There used to be a doorway that bricked in.
So this was once a doorway that went out onto the street, which is now below ground, and now that's actually the kitchen. And this used to be a doorway that came out on the street. So they said that this used to be the stables for the horses, for the people that would come and stay in the motel.
And it goes down another level.
Thank you. Thanks so much. So as we go along the outside of this building, there again, we can see windows that went below what is now the street level, but the actual street level is 8 to 12 feet below us. And this is in, like I said before, every city, every state, every country.
This was
Google
actually
it.
a 3-story building. Here's 4 story. This is actually 4 story. You can see that this is all new. This is new construction to make a doorway. This is new, fairly new concrete to make a doorway into the second level because the first level has been covered.
That's right. That is right. So let's go and take a look at some other strange architectural anomalies. You can see where there used to be a window here that's been closed up, and a window here that is completely underground. You do not build this way. So as you can see, the ground level is under this street.
You can see, it's obvious there was a window there and they just put a steel plate over it. Well, here's 2 more steel plates that were most likely windows, and they can actually lift those plates and clean that out from water getting in there.
So
And you can see how they're trying to divert water before it ever gets to these lower windows. So
this is the Fulton Sun Gazette building. inside and ask if they would let us see down in their basement so we could see if there's a door down in the basement that's been bricked up. So we are on Court Street and 5th Street, and we're going to check out these downtown buildings and how they are mud flooded.
You can see here's some more evidence. Right here, the window in the corner is lower, and where they are diverting water away from the windows, that would have been the first floor, which is now partially underground. And we have the new construction of steps going into the second floor because they could no longer access the first floor. Here's a door, actually an original door going into the first floor, and look, they're actually sucking water up out of it. Why would an architect design that?
Exactly. So that was the street level originally, right down there. That door opened up out onto the street. And now, as you can see, that is underground. This is the street level now. And as we keep going down the street, we see there is another doorway that originally opened up into the street that was down there at one time.
And you can see the grate where they're draining the water in the rains.
No architecture, no builders are going to build that way.
And another spot where there's brand new, basically new concrete going up to the second level.
Now, as we see here, there is a window almost completely below ground. It's got the same arched topway as the one above it. And it's been bricked in, and it is clearly below ground, as well as this one right here. And as we continue this way, there is another below ground window. So if we can figure out how to go into this building and access the basement, we would be able to see that these windows from the inside that once opened looked out on the street level, which is below us, the original street level. Let's go check out the church that has obviously been mud flooded. So we can see windows clearly below ground. When this was originally built, the actual street level was below the ground we're standing on. This window. Architectures and builders do not build windows that look out into a gullet, that look out into the dirt or cement. That's just not normal. So this is evidence that there has been some kind of anomaly that took place that caused flooding all over the world. Because this is everywhere you go. You see this. Maybe another window. Maybe here. When we come to the back, you can clearly see that is going down into the basement that used to be the first floor and ground level. Now, on this side of the church, we have where you can see the top of the curve of the window, but the whole entire window is below ground. They've had to dig it out and put brickwork around it, and they've got a grate down there to help divert the water so it doesn't flood into the church. So this is fantastic evidence of where something has clearly happened. A catastrophe of some sort has clearly happened.
Here's
Here
one.
we see this window here. And they've dug this out and they've put this brickwork in here. And yet again, mud-flooded windows. Here we have the Fulton old post office that's now turned into a bar and grill. And right down here, underneath the ground, we've got a ground floor window that is completely underneath the ground. Through this grate, you can see the old glass window that looks straight out into brickwork now. But this used to be looking out onto a street, and the street is now below ground.
You can also see into this, what's now the ground level, but used to be the second level. The new style added on steps to get into the door.
Yes. And as you can see here, here's another window that is a regular ground floor window. And now it's completely below ground. If you can see that window in there. And then when we go around this side, these are all windows that were once looking out on a street that is now below ground. And we have another below ground door. This old door, this fabulous old door, obviously opened up out onto the street, which is now obviously below ground. So here again is our Fulton Courthouse, the Callaway County Courthouse. It was built in 1938, and we can kind of step inside here and take a little look inside the courthouse. They got a little boot thing for you to clean your feet before you go into the
I am armed.
Oh, that's right, you are armed, because we support the Second Amendment, so we won't go in there and set the alarms off. Okay. Alright, so this concludes our Fulton trip of mud-flooded buildings. Maybe we'll come back here again sometime and see if we can check out some more places. We might go to Westminster College. So please like, subscribe, and share this video and help support us.
Thank you.
See you next trip.
This is what's petted.
Kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty.